It's late spring, and now 16 months after Donald Trump left office, we have still so many candidates, Republicans, who don't know how to separate themselves from Donald Trump. I have easy ways to do this. Easy, easy, easy. And in the Northeast, it will help you. R is going to be a bad word. I know that there is a supposed wave of red brewing. I don't think that's going to take place among Trumpsters, candidates who tout Trump in the Northeast. Stay away. I don't know what you have to gain, okay? By my count, we're less than 10% in Connecticut are voters who are diehard Trumpsters who might resent you. And where are they going to go anyway? They're not going to vote Democrat. So put up what I hope is your true sentiment, and you don't have to fake it for party line. True sentiment, I expect you agree. Decent president, didn't get the job done well. And just in case this last part is news to you, let's go through what Donald Trump failed to do. Okay, lots of bluster. He did get us a few good Supreme Court justices, but any Republican would have nominated people like Kavanaugh, Barrett, and Gorsuch. Okay, so I don't think that's doing much. Meantime, very few reductions in spending. Overall spending, very big, and that was even before the colossal COVID spending. No wall, and no Mexico paying for it. Still, we have most of Obamacare. Still, we have Anthony Fauci, could have been fired a long time ago, and yet we had to listen to the distrustful stuff that wasn't easy firing for a guy who had a TV show whose hit line was, "You're fired." Donald Trump made a trade war with China that turned out to be useless. Okay? It hurt a lot of manufacturers here. And meanwhile, China is still building. They are arguably the most powerful country in the world. Okay? They're at worst third. And under Trump's watch, they have elevated themselves. For a vocal guy who touts himself as a business leader, so proud of deals with corporate executives, Donald Trump oversaw many corporations going woke. There are ways, political and via social pressure, to rein in the excesses of corporations, using boycotts for one. I don't think he called on a single one. Now, he's a guy who was willing to tout Goya Foods on the upside because they kissed up to him. How about downplaying or just plain excoriating woke corporations who do bad practices with their employees and with their customers? Speaking of which, the final thing, no lawsuits against governors and bureaucrats who during COVID shut down illegally so many churches, so many schools, so many businesses, restricted our rights to travel, forced us to wear stupid masks. Donald Trump is a guy who's involved in 40 lawsuits at a time, personally and publicly, and not one, not a single move by his Justice Department against a single state governor's excesses or bureaucratic excesses. That is not republicanism. That is what the Constitution guarantees in Article 4. That's the reason Lincoln went to war against wayward Southern governments. And Donald Trump does nothing. He's a strong guy, and he didn't use his strength. He had the House and the Senate majorities for the first 2 years, and we got very little done. In part because Trump's not really a conservative. He's a populist. On the personal side, it's pretty easy to separate because I don't think you are a blatant adulterer or a routine liar. But he is. So it's so easy beyond this to say, I prefer DeSantis. How hard is that? Probably the best governor of our lifetimes. is in Florida now and should become president in 2024. You can still be able to say Donald Trump, far better than Hillary. Donald Trump, reasonably decent president compared to what has surrounded him. But otherwise, just let him go away and let your campaign go away from him. I'm Mark Stewart.